So YouTube Studio, confusing beast. I think a lot of people struggle to understand it, so I want to break it down in this video. I'm going to take you backstage into my YouTube Studio from one of my top performing channels that has 240 plus thousand subscribers. This one right here. I'm going to show you all the numbers. I'm not going to hide anything back, hide either the numbers, how much the videos are making, or anything like that, so you can see all this crystal clear. And I'm going to show you all the metrics and how I read the data so you can make more informed choices for the future of your channel and videos. Now, there is a caveat with this because I've said on this channel in previous videos that you should never get so focused and trapped and in the weeds with YouTube Studio. Yes, data is good, but don't let it override your creativity, your actual needle moving task, which is literally going out and making videos. Don't make poor decisions based on not enough data, which is what a lot of people will end up doing. Now, I have a lot of data on this channel, as you will see, so I can make better decisions as to where to pivot the channel, what types of content are working, what's not working. Some people are making choices based on tiny amounts of data, and it's not the way to go, and it causes people to throw the towel in on YouTube. So I don't want you to do that. Let's jump over and I'll show you what the inside of my YouTube Studio looks like. All right, this is the command center for the YouTube Studio for Wolfpack Adventures. And as you can see, this is the dashboard. You can see previously posted videos, which was a short, subscribers, a summary of the last 28 days, some top videos. Let's just go into analytics and dive into this. And I'll just show you my process as to where I'm looking, what I'm doing. So as you can see, views are pretty steady, subscribers are pretty steady. I'm just going to zoom out a little bit to, let's just go last 90 days, just so you can see what's going on. We've got some spikes here, but generally it is doing between about 60,000 views a day and 270,000 views a day on average. Subscribers consistently growing about 200, 300 per day, which is also great. Watch time is also kind of consistent as well. Spiked a little bit throughout June, July, just through some really cool videos I uploaded. But these last few weeks I haven't really uploaded too much, which I just haven't. I've had other things going on. So let's go into, let's have a quick look into, okay, let's just go into specific videos first. So we'll take this last video as an example. So I posted a video 4th of August, which is about 2 weeks ago. 22,000 views. Very, very average for this channel. Very, very just, I just put this video out. I didn't do any editing or anything. So as you can see here, it's fallen in probably the bottom end of a typical performance of the channel. It's not great, but it's out there. So I'm just leaving this channel to marinate and do its thing. I'm not too fussed at what this video does. I'm just going to click into reach here. So impressions is how many times your video has been shown to people on YouTube. So how many times has YouTube served up this video in the YouTube home screen or an end screen or somewhere else where somebody has been given the opportunity to click it. They haven't clicked it though, it's just that's the opportunity. So this has been presented 285,000 times. Out of those 285,000 times, 4.5% of those people have clicked to watch the video. So you can see here, impressions to click-through rate. So click-through rate is basically how many people, well, impressions to click-through rate, how many people saw your thumbnail and then clicked on it. And you can see here, we have spike 5.4%, then it goes down to about 4%. Now for my channel, anything above about 7% click-through rate is bang on the money. I like that, and generally if I get a 7% click-through rate, generally the video will perform pretty well. Now this video has been pretty average, but I'm going to show you now a video that has performed above and beyond. Let's just go views, and I'll put these and show you some of the best performing ones, and we can break this down. So this one here has 16 point something million views. Let's go into this. And as you can see, it's still, let's go last 7 days. As you can see here, it's still getting thousands of views every single day. And this is for a video that was posted, when was it uploaded? The 19th of April 2023. So it's growing pretty consistent. As you can see, we had a massive spike in the beginning. First couple of months we went bonkers. It was doing like at its peak 373,000 views in a day. And it had some other little sort of peaks as well just throughout the year. But generally, you know, it's still getting views, which is amazing. If we go on to the reach, again, the more views you get on a video, you will generally see the impression to click-through rate go down because YouTube is showing it to more people. So naturally, the click-through rate will drop. So that's to be expected. Doesn't mean your video is underperforming or you need to change the thumbnail or anything like that. That's just normal. Now let me just show you this. I'm just going to show you something. So I want to show you the importance of why you should never why you should never delete YouTube videos. So 19th of April we'll go for, and I'm going to just put it for the first 2 months. And I want to show you when, okay, here we go. So this is when the video first blew up, okay? Now, as you can see, when it launched, the first couple of days, it was pretty dormant. We did okay. And I actually changed the thumbnail from what this was. It was something else. And this is where we got this huge first spike in growth. Then it tailed off, and then it came back again. So I'm going to just do another custom search again. I'm going to go all the way through to the end of September. Oh, I can't show you this. Let's go through to the end of the year. Let me show you this. So you can see there, we had these two huge spikes in growth where the video has been served up millions of times every day to people. Click-through rate again, 6%, 4%, 6% average-ish, or 4% average. It drops as the video gets more views. So then, let's just go on to another video. And I'll show you, this is another one, 19.7 million. Again, it's continuing to grow, and it had this initial spike here at the start in the first 50 days. Now, can you imagine what happened if I had posted this video and it didn't start performing in the first 7 days? And I just deleted it and thought, this is useless. I'm going to try and post another video. I would have not got the growth here over the last, year and a half this has been, because I was impatient. And I see a lot of people doing this. They judge how well a video is going to do based on tiny bits of data. Oh, I posted a video 2 days ago and it's only doing 2,000 views. It's only doing this. It's underperforming. You're not giving YouTube enough time to show it to people. Sure, there are many different factors that will affect a video's virality and how well a video will do. But you should never delete a video on YouTube because you do not know which video is going to blow up. It could be video number 150. It could be video number 6. It could be video 300. It could be the video you put least amount of time and thought into that just happens to click and blow up. So never delete videos. Massive, massive tip. I see people doing this time and time again. Do not do it. And this should be proof in the pudding for you. Let's do the same thing here. So again, started, got served up quite well, and then there was a spike here on like the first day 55. Boom. To day 110. So I had 40, 50 days of mental growth. And then it kind of flatlined out. And it still, continues to grow. Now let me just go last 7 days and show you what this is still doing. So it's still being served up 1 million impressions. Now, if a video is still being served way after it's been uploaded, I'm not going to change a thing on it. YouTube has found an audience. It's still serving it. It's still generating views. There's no reason we have to change this. It's still getting a great, look at this. This is a great click-through rate. 6% click-through rate. Very, very good click-through rate for this video, especially the amount of views and impressions it's getting. Last 90 days, look how consistent this is. 5%. It almost gets better over time. Now you will see some videos that will tail off and they'll flatline in terms of views, watch time, click-through rate, everything. And this is because YouTube can't find, and it hasn't, it's always going to keep trying to look for a new audience for your video. But if it can't, it will flatline, and you will see this when impressions drop off. I'll see if I can find you an example of a video I posted recently. Because some videos on my channel don't perform too well, they just don't resonate. And they only resonate with my core viewers. Actually, I do have an example. Let's go with this one here. So I posted this video about a month ago, and as you can see, I knew it wasn't going to perform very well. I just knew it wasn't, but it was a video I really wanted to make. And it was about overcoming fear of doing scary things on my mountain bike. And I knew it wouldn't perform very well. But it got 8,000 views. And they are my core subscribers. They are some of my core fans. And as you can see here, if I go to reach and look at the impressions, look, this tails off here. And then 80,000, 90,000. So it's still, YouTube is still trying to serve it up to its audience. It's putting this in front of people every day, 100,000 times. But that, compared to the videos I just showed you, is not a lot at all. It just isn't. But you can see at the start here, it was trying to show it to more and more people, and it just flatlined out. And you'll find that when your videos are only resonating with your core audience, the core amount of people who are watching every single one of your videos. Now, if you want to maximize views on YouTube, and you want to grow that way, which again, I have said on this channel before, that I don't like focusing on vanity metrics like subscribers and views. I know it's tongue-in-cheek because I'm talking about this stuff now, but it's interesting to people. You need to think about reaching this wider audience of people. If you think of your channel as a funnel, your core subscribers are the smallest amount at the very bottom. Yes, they will buy stuff from you. Yes, they are your core fans. They'll watch every video from start to finish. But if you want to attract a new audience and experience growth like this, you need to be reaching the widest part of the funnel, which is at the top. So how do we do that? We need to make broader topic videos, right? So this is an art and a science. It's something you will figure out over time. I do a shit ton of research into the ideas for my channel, everything. I literally will spend so much time trying to figure this stuff out. I'm a bit of a nerd on it. I'm a very big nerd. And I could talk for days on end about it. But you need to make videos that appeal to this wider audience. So I've explained this concept before, but I'll explain it again. These top performing videos all have something in common. And I noticed this when the first video went viral. So I figured that out, and then I replicated it, and then I replicated it again and again and again and again. Now, it doesn't work 100% of the time, but look, as you can see here, I have near enough 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 videos that have over 1 million views on this channel. Some have 10, 20, nearly 20 million views, which is insane. Insane. And the thing that is in common with these videos is that it has recognizable objects or situations or feelings with a broader audience. So the videos you'll see on here are me riding exposed ridgeline, riding trails that are inaccessible to most people. People live through my videos. These are things that are globally recognized. Stairs, mountains, pyramids is another good example. I don't have a video on my channel about pyramids, but that's recognized. Volcanoes, also recognized. One person racing many people, globally recognized. A race. These are all things that create this insane reach, right? Now, a lot of people are focused so specific and so niche that they only make videos that target their core audience without even realizing it. And this is why their channels and the videos on the channel cap out, and they don't get where they want to go, and they don't reach the capacity that they could do. So that's how you need to think about things. It is an art and a science, I know, but it's why I want to walk through the YouTube studio with you guys and show you how I think about things and how I analyze my data. Now I have a lot of it, because you can just learn off this data. Now every channel is obviously going to be different. So then I go into audience. And it's always nice to know where your audience is coming from and what type of videos they're watching. And more so, this is really important for you guys. Have a look where your videos are being watched. So here, device type. Now, this has changed a lot on my channel since I started, and I've seen a huge shift about this. If I go last 90 days, you'll see that people are watching on TV now 80% of the time versus computer 10%, mobile phone 7%. Let's go lifetime. I imagine it's going to be something similar. 70%. 70% of people are watching my videos on this channel on a TV, which is like Netflix. So what is Netflix? Netflix is a bingeable experience. It's an experience where someone sits down on their sofa for probably hours on end consuming content. So how do we apply that, the Netflix binge effect, to our videos? One way I did it was make longer videos. People just sit in for longer. They want longer videos. They want to be able to be entertained for longer periods of time. And this is the result of this. You guys will probably see something similar, I can almost guarantee it. TV now is being pushed by YouTube so much, and people are just watching more YouTube than ever before. They're probably watching it more than mainstream TV channels, Netflix, Amazon. This is the new era of media, guys, YouTube. This is why I'm harping on about YouTube so much until I'm like literally dead. You need to understand this. So always go and look at your device type. Look at what people are watching on, because that could influence the length of video, how you go about making your videos. That's another thing I would look at. Also looking at where the top geographies are. Where are people watching your videos? A lot of my traffic comes from the United States. Some comes from India, which is interesting to me. But that's probably because they're from shorts. So India, yeah, shorts. Wild. Videos, UK, USA, big markets. Age range as well. It's always cool to know what kind of spread have you got, male to female. What kind of age are they? Because that will dictate potentially the speed at which you talk in your videos. The pacing, everything. Now I know I do talk on this channel about educational channels and content, so it shouldn't really matter about editing or anything like that, but it's just good to know and get a broad feeling for where your channel's at. Also, when your viewers are on YouTube. Now this is a metric that like annoys me, because people ask like, when's the best time to post a YouTube video? Do you know what? There's some days I'll post videos once a day, twice a day. Whenever I've got a good idea, I'll post it. I don't have an upload schedule. I'm never trying to meet a deadline with my videos. If I don't have a good video, I won't post it. If I have a good video, boom, it goes out. It doesn't matter what time of day. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Like, do you think these videos on this channel here that have got 19.7 million views, it would have made a downside bit of difference if it was posted at 5 p.m. UK or 9 a.m. UK? I highly doubt it. If YouTube thinks it's a good video and people respond to it, it will push it out to a wider audience. I can guarantee you that. So therefore, it makes no difference whether you post in the morning, the evening, at night. YouTube will find an audience for it. Now, granted, you might get that little dopamine hit of where your videos will perform better in the first 24 hours if you post it around when people are on YouTube. But that isn't the factor of whether your video will go nuts and go viral and get views and blah 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 or not. It doesn't have anything to do with that. It matters the first, say, 28 days. That's the big chunk of data that you can go off. Don't even start analyzing videos in the first 2 or 3 days. You are going to drive yourself insane. And I've said this in other videos, but I wanted to put this video together to show you guys just how I look at my analytics, and those are the key metrics I look at. Now I could talk for this on for hours, but those are the key metrics I look at. And now when we look at this screen here, I can see if I filter these by views, the top views, and you can just get a general feel for titles and thumbnails. So like, is there some similarities across these titles and thumbnails? Could I model this in the future? I got this from a strategy from my mentor, Paddy Galloway, and he taught me this milk and honey strategy. And you'll see this right here in front of your eyes. If I find a title or a video idea or an angle that is working, I'll do it again. I'll press that red button as many times as I can until it stops working, right? It's mental. Some people will make one video on with a title or a topic and then never do it again, even if it works. I'll give you another example, actually. This is really cool. So people think you should never reuse thumbnails. Watch this. Last year, I went to Madeira for a bike race. And there was a race day where we raced through a cave. And you'll see here, where are we at? Where's the thumbnail? Here it is. This thumbnail here, 350,000 views. It's capped off now, which is fine. Great thumbnail. Great title. What do you think I did this year in Madeira when I went back for that race? And we raced the same stage. Alex, the smart Alex, used the exact same thumbnail. Why wouldn't you? Here it is. 433,000 views, even better. And what's better, it's still growing. It's still getting views. 2,000 views a day, 3,000 views a day, every single day. Like, it's all just logic, really. I'm doubling down on what's working. That's a very key thing here. Doubling down on what's working. I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel. I'm literally looking at the data and saying, well, this is working. I'm going to redo this, more of this. Same goes for the tutorial channel I have. I'll just show you quickly this. This is the channel you're watching right now. Right now, it has 166 subscribers. It's tiny. But I'm in this for the long haul, and I know when videos start to pop off and do well, people will come back and watch these old catalogs of videos. So that I'm just building a foundation for this channel. But I'll just show you this now quickly. All these videos here, some got 100 views, 20 views, 30 views. There's some outliers. Now, some of the ones that have over 100 views, how to grow a profitable YouTube channel. The future of YouTube, interesting. You already watch YouTube turn it into an income. How to make money on YouTube from day one. These all have commonalities in them, which is how to make an income on YouTube. What do you think my next video is going to be about? Or what do you think the angle of is it going to be about? The exact same thing. Now, it doesn't matter if you're repeating yourself in videos or making similar videos. People need to be reminded, guys, right? You need to remind people of like this, the same thing. If you go and look at some of the top YouTubers and creators and educators in the space, they're saying the same thing in different videos with just different angles on the front of the video. But the actual content of the video, you probably will find they have the same message. They're saying the same thing. They're trying to give you that same message because that's part of their value system. That's what they actually want to teach, and that's what they stand for. Same with my Wolfpack Adventures channel. It's a point of view mountain bike channel. So most of the videos are point of view mountain bike videos because that's what people want. So people come to the channel for. That's the value I'm offering in that channel. I'll leave a QR code up here if you guys are interested to my YouTube mentorship program, which I've just recently launched. Super excited about that. There is a course in there. It's all about helping people build education YouTube channels where you have a skill, passion, and you want to share knowledge with people and build a fun and sustainable income from it. And you'll also get my personalized one-to-one help with your YouTube channel. So if you need help with titles, thumbnails, video ideas, everything, I will go above and beyond to work with you one-to-one on your channel so you can actually grow this bloody thing. Anyway, take care. See you in the next one.